back to my YouTube channel, and today, can I just say that I want to treat my YouTube channel like a Finsta? I just want to rant, honestly. And I'm gonna be coming on here to do a video on family channels, and my big issue with them. And you know what? We're gonna be calling them out in this video, and I'm just gonna be going through the different problems I have with family channels. So I woke up today, and honestly, quite literally chose violence on my social medias. On my Twitter, I am coming after all of these different family channels and just other YouTubers, but for this little segment, we'll focus on the family channels, and I'll reach out some of my tweets and explain them in more depth. I was tweeting, and I was tweeting, and I was tweeting, and I was like, why not monetize this? So, I'm coming on here with my thoughts, and also, I know a lot of you don't follow me on Twitter, it's at allegedly_Adam, but if you don't, I just wanted to open up this conversation a bit further and hear your opinions in the comment section. Again, I was only getting a couple on Twitter, so we can have a conversation below. I am going to be engaging in the comment section because this is something that people are very split on. I know a big chunk of my audience is in agreement with me and some may not be, and I think that's going to be the interesting conversation around this. But if you don't know, family channels are essentially that. A family that families on YouTube. Like, they record everything. You know, like home videos that you may have of yourself? As if that was online and used for like clickbait and stuff. So normally these family channels have a bunch of children, and each of the different children are used in different ways to like get clicks. So someone has a breakdown, title. Someone has a tantrum, title. Someone's happy day, like these kids. And like the kids will be crying in the thumbnails, they'll be happy in the thumbnails, they'll be shocked in the thumbnails, they'll be scared. And it's just so exploitative in my opinion. And considering that all of these children don't understand the concept of consent, nor can consent to, one, being filmed, but that's, you know, like families film their kids and, you know, keep it. Uploading it to public platforms where you don't know who the people watching this are. And my full thing is, okay, if the family channels, first of all, I cannot imagine being a father and putting my children out there, and say the video gets millions of views, am I just assuming that all those, like, millions of views are other young kids? Or, like, teenagers? There's a huge demographic in there that's, you know, I'm not going to say the word, but they're watching it because there's content of young kids. Like, think about that. That kind of person, this is their dream content. They can just go on someone's YouTube channel and they have endless, every single fucking day, updates on young children. That the parents are fully aware that this can happen and does happen, and they still put them out there. And now, in my opinion, that's disgusting. So if these family channels are so okay with putting their kids out there and being like, it's just kids that are watching, go into your YouTube analytics and tweet out a screenshot of the ages that watch your channel. Because you can do that on YouTube. I'm actually going to pull up mine, just for like references, showing you like the kind of people that watch my channel. So I'll go into analytics and I'll go into audience. So, okay, here is the people that watch my channel. 13 to 17 years old, 4.8%. Not that many. 18 to 24 years old, 45%. My biggest audience is from 18 to 24, which makes sense because I swear in my videos and I have some adult themes and, you know, it makes sense. I'm not the most polished person ever, which is why the 13 to 17 is a bit smaller. A bit, it's 4%. And then 25 to 34 is 35%. And then from the likes of 35 to 65, there's other percent in there that's more than the younger ones. So most people who watch my channel are like young adults, you could say. So for these family channels, you have those statistics. And I'm sure that the 65 years plus and the 25 to 65 category, I'm sure that's a big percentage. And you're fine with just putting your kids, you're fine with that? I'm going to reach out some of my tweets about this, and I'm going to go further in them. This is a topic that today I just woke up and I just want to talk about it. Because it's like, the young kids can't get, hold on, we'll just get into it. So I tweeted, family channels, ... why? That was the first one. Then I went on to say, stop normalizing family channels. Okay? Launch an investigation into who watches family channels. Simple as going into your analytics and seeing the age that watches your channel. Your channel's based on young kids. Let's look at the age that watch these fucking videos. Next, I would like family channels to release their YouTube analytics that show the age their viewers are because it's highly concerning. Next. So someone said, and the people that watch are probably, and then P, another letter, D-O-S. That word. I don't like saying it. So I tweeted in quoting that, it's just weird to me why people enjoy watching very young children be forced in front of a camera to get mommy and daddy money who aren't consenting to being online. Now, you know, being a child, you know, being a teenager, you wake up and you're like, I don't want to fucking do anything. Imagine that, and then your fucking mommy and daddy burst into your room being like, woo! Good morning! Next. Okay? Then I did this, and it was basically a meme of someone pointing and laughing at someone, and I said, look everybody, they watch very young children who are not consenting to being filmed and uploaded online every single day so their parents can make money and also watch the children be put in situations they normally wouldn't be put in, but are, so that the content can be entertaining. Now that's a big thing as well that I want to talk about. A lot of situations that the parents put their children, very young children, into are normally ones that children would not be put into, but the parents put them into it so that they'll have an interesting vlog. Because at the end of the day, the children are the parents' job. No one watches a family channel for the parents. Think about that. Is there any family channel you know that people watch for the parents? No. No. Like, isn't that so weird? I go on though, because of course I do. I'm not gonna shut the fuck up. I tweeted a lot about this at 1 p.m. Imagine your income is solely based on your children. Like, imagine how toxic the household is off camera. And this is my thing. I cannot imagine my parents' income literally being based on me. Like, I'm my parents' income. As in, if I'm not cooperating as a young child, my parents are unemployed for that day. Can you imagine the amount of fights that probably happen with parents to young kids being like, you're gonna fucking get on camera. You know, mommy and daddy need to pay their bills. Your children should never have that pressure or responsibility put on them. In my opinion, at least. Again, this is all my opinion, and I want to open the conversation up to you. I think that's so weird. Like, monthly, base by base, it's like how the children perform. Did the children cry enough? Did the children give enough? Did the children smile enough, laugh enough, give enough content? The parents aren't doing anything, they're just recording it and editing it. Some just record it and upload it. It's so bizarre to me. Can you imagine family channel parents going to an accountant and they're like, what do you do? YouTube. What's your content? Our kids. Do you want to explain further? Your kids. Okay. What do your kids do? They just do everything. And we film it. Very weird behavior. I go on though. I said, family channels views dip. And then within the next 4 weeks, they have a pregnancy announcement up. Now this is a big thing as well, Sakoni Jolie's. Where views start to dip, relevance starts to dip, and oh my god, they're pregnant! And they have an entire series about being pregnant, and then the baby's born, birth vlog, millions of views, and then they have another little character for their videos. Think of that pattern. Every couple years, and in some cases, months, family channels announce a new kid. And they be popping them out. You know why? Oh my god, new kid series, new baby series. You guys get to help me pick the name. You get to watch this kid grow up. So if the kid that they started their channel with is now like 8 years old and people don't want to watch that for some reason, they're like, oh, new baby time. It's how it goes. Their views, baby. Next. I said, can you imagine turning 18 years old? So I'm putting this to myself because I just turned 18. Can you imagine yourself turning 18? Okay, I can. And realizing that your family have filmed you every single day since your birth, including your birth, because they film the birth too and upload that. If my mother had recorded my birth and it was on like a home video, I don't even want to see that. So whenever I'm looking back on that, why would I want a bunch of strangers watching that? And strangers who I don't know their intentions in watching it. And use your tantrums, crying, happy moments for clickbait, for money. You would realize that they did every interaction with you artificially for a camera. And I think that'd be a really hard thing for the child, young adult, teenager to come to grasp with, where they would realize that their family did memories with them for clicks. Their views were dipping. We're taking you to Disneyland. Yay. Like, it's not authentic. Because the parents solely rely on the children, every interaction with the children is being filmed. Therefore, where's the line of authentic moments and not? And from a parent, how sad is that? Like, say these family channels in 10 years aren't doing family channels. Say they're not on YouTube. You'll look back on all your memories with your children and be like, oh, that was a moment for clickbait. Oh, that was hectic because we had to get a video up. It's solely your family. So then I went on and I said, hold me back before I start adding people. I started adding people. And then I said, can you imagine looking fondly back on your family taking you on trips to Disneyland, etc., and innocently regarding it as such great loving moments with your family, as you would if you were a child? Because, keep in mind, they're so normalized to a camera being shoved in their face, which I don't even know the long-term effects of that. Like, families are like, oh, child, like, you know, limit your time online, it's not good for you. These parents are like, more time online for you. And also, there's no argument that, in my opinion, that, oh, well, they're making this money to give to their kids. Because you look at these family channels and they're very obviously blowing their money as they make it. There's no investments happening, in my opinion. The way they live their lifestyles, it's the parents profiting off the kids to make money, to live a good life for the parents, but also that the kids can be involved so that they can record their kids' reactions to it. I don't think it's a child turns 18 and they get a huge check. Do you? I don't. So, okay, and innocently regarding, you know, trips to like Disneyland and stuff as such great loving family memories. Till you realize that they only did it so that they could title a video, Bringing Kid to Disneyland, and then, in brackets, Dreams Come True, and exploited you. Because it's not genuine. So, then someone said, Adam, who are you talking about? Is there specific people? And so, I said the specific people. Sakuni Jolie, Ace Family, Shaytards, Ballinger Family, Labrant Family, EB Family, Bratelli, Daily Bumps, and Sam and Nia. And there's endless other ones. Like 8 passengers, they're disgusting. There's so many. I said, love it when family channels solely title their videos about their children like this. Kid does this. Kid goes to Disney Channel. Disney Channel, Disneyland. Disney Channel too. The parents normally leech off and get contracts at Disney Channel. Kid's dreams come true. Kid cries over this. Like that kid has a name, you freak. Sure, titling it their actual name won't get you the same amount of views or pushing the algorithm, but at what cost are you literally looking at your child, kid does this. Your fucking kid has a name. You're treating them like a prop. So I said, where are your morals, weirdo? So then I did like a title. Kid goes to VidCon. And then in apostrophes, dreams come true. In brackets, they cry at the end of the video. Stay tuned. So, someone said, and all their good memories are just for content. These children are going to grow up and see that. And I think that's so sad. And I quoted it and said, this is insanely sad. So then someone said, having kid in the title of their videos makes it easier for people to find the content who maybe have different morals for watching it. And then it clicked in my head and I was like, holy shit, that very upsettingly, if that's a word, upsetting, very sadly, makes sense. So, Then I found this title from a family channel. It says, Kid temper tantrums returns to Disneyland. Kid wants to travel by luggage, happy. They got all the keywords in there. So I tweeted and said, Kid, tantrum, and Disneyland, all in one title. The ultimate family channel video title. And again, the thumbnail I'm not going to show you, but it's the kid crying and Disneyland behind them. Perfect. Where are your morals, people? So then I tweeted, hold on, let me see. I said, I would literally disown my parents if I became the age of consenting to stuff of myself and realizing that I can't get them to remove years worth of content of me from when I was a child from a public platform that anybody can watch. Think about that as well. If you're 18 and you're like, I don't want to be in these videos anymore, and if the parents allow you to like say no to that, say you move out. You cannot get them to remove the videos of you from like birth until your 18th birthday because they're in control of it. They're the adults. Really weird, but they have consent over you because you're a child and you can't consent. And it's such a weird power trip that it's like the parents are profiting off of not knowing who's watching videos of their young children. And they're okay with it. It's just like, where are the morals? I really, the older I get as well, the more I hate family channels. I just think they're just so disgusting. I really do think there should be like consent laws to like protect children. It's so wild to me that there isn't. However, you may agree with me, disagree with me, and I want to open that conversation below. From what I said, what is your overall opinion? Do you have any questions? Do you have any other theories? Do you agree with it? Let me know. I think as well, whenever, you know, fame starts to come into it, the parents' egos take over, which we see with like Ace Family. And that's a whole other conversation. I honestly just think it's so disgusting. I don't know how anybody can like watch the content and like feel good. It feels so invasive. It feels like I'm like overstepping boundaries. I actually cannot watch it. I want to know what your opinion is though. We'll talk below. Thank you for watching, bestie. I fuck with you. I love you. And I'll see you in my next one. Let me know. Not me treating my YouTube channel like a Finsta.